Alright, so we are going to go over a top floor defensive strategy for KAFE. First op we're going to take a look at is going to be Rook. Rook is going to be playing in the cash piano room. So let's take a look on what he needs to get set up first before he takes his position. Since Rook is bringing the impacts, we're going to have him set our rotates. We have a rotate here. And we have a rotate here. Go ahead and reinforce this wall. And reinforce this wall. Once those are reinforced, you're going to melee out your corner, because this is where you're going to be playing, protecting white stairs and any pushes into piano. You want to stay in this area. You're going to have an ADS here, and you're going to have a deployable shield here. Jaeger plays a pivotal role in this upstairs defense, considering that there are so many windows, hatches, skylights that projectiles can get thrown at defenders holding positions. So we're going to use his utility to keep those defenders safe. We're going to have a Legion playing over in the A-bomb, so let's go ahead and give him an ADS by this window. As shown before, Rook is going to be holding up in this area, and to keep him safe from flashbangs and grenades, we're going to give him an ADS right here. To deny the smoke plant and drop from skylight, we're going to throw an ADS here. Legion is going to need some audio cues about anybody coming up white stairs to help the Rook. We're going to drop one barbed wire here. To slow down the drop from new hatch going straight into the default push, second barbed wire goes here. And then to make Jaeger's setup that much easier, we're going to have his reinforcements go straight into the freezer wall. Once Jaeger's reinforcements and utility are down, it really depends on the aggressiveness of the attacking team on where he actually plays. If they're super passive and play from the roof and they're going to be dropping down hatches, dropping skylight, or rappelling in windows, Jaeger can play underneath and make a late rotate up. If they're going to be hard rushing into objective, then he needs to be staying on site. Valkyrie's role in defending this top floor objective is probably the most important. Her utility is going to give us information on where the attackers are actually pushing in from. One camp spot I like is underneath the table by new hatch, and that gives us vision on new hatch itself. Also gives us audio cues from red stairs and cigar area. The second Valk cam place that I really like is once you shoot out the pendulums in the glass on this clock, you can toss a cam in this back corner, and it's going to give you pretty decent vision throughout all of Piano/Christmas, and it's going to give you great audio cues to people on the windows. The third and final Valk cam, you probably can't even see it right now, but it's right here. It's going to give us full vision on top of white stairs and into Cocktail Lounge. So we already know that Rook is going to be playing in this corner, and Jaeger is giving us an ADS. Valkyrie, until further notice, will be giving us a deployable shield for this Rook to be able to deter anybody coming up white stairs. As for Valkyrie's reinforcements, we have one going in between bar and cocktail, and one into bathroom. Legion is probably the most valuable operator in the game, so we're going to use him to clinch up this top floor defense. We're going to be running the bulletproof cam with him, and it's going to be placed on the left side of this door, as close to the door as possible, so that we can gather intel from anybody trying to plant behind the bars in the bar area. We do have this wall reinforced. So the only wall left that needs to be reinforced is going to be one of the walls going to the bathroom. Being as strong as Legion is, he can hold down the A-bomb pretty much by himself. Using his utility, he will be able to know where the attackers are pushing from if they're pushing the A-bomb, such as new balcony window, or white stairs, or coming in to A, jumping in the window to A, dropping skylight to B, and if he has the opportunity, coming in from cigar or coming in from new balcony. The last piece of this puzzle is going to be mute, considering that his utility is both intel denial and breach denial, coupled with the fact that this objective is stairs oriented. It's going to be a great addition to this squad. We're going to go ahead and start out by muting off the stairs, making sure that the mute jammer is back just far enough and probably a little bit over to the left to ensure, one, Twitch drones don't get to zap it, and two, drones do get to go up the banister, but once they get about to here, that mute jammer should be able to get it. Second mute jammer, we're going to do the same thing but on red stairs, a little bit to the right, far enough back where Twitch drone can't get it, but it's still going to be able to get the drones trying to go up the stairs. Since we're already over here, we're going to go ahead and reinforce the red stairs walls. Once they're both reinforced, we're going to jam them both. The last mute jammer I do like to place just in the right spot underneath skylight, because that jams any drones trying to just zip through objective, not understanding that there's just a mute jammer right there.